Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's Boku no Hero Academia read-through video, and maybe only the first of two this week, I don't know. I'm recording this Monday, still not feeling 100%, still have a fever. Recording this on Monday because I don't know how things are going to go later in the week with Thanksgiving and everything, so I'm not sure when this will be up, and there's probably not going to be a second read-through video this week. But I am just saying that if this one is up earlier than Saturday, for whatever reason, if I put this out early, then if I have time, whatever, then there may actually possibly be potential there to have a second read-through video on Saturday if a new Monmusu doesn't come out. If a new Monmusu comes out, I'm going to be doing a live reaction and review to that. But if not, and I have more time, more open space this week, I may actually post two read-through videos instead of one. So this may be maybe not the only one that you're seeing this week. But either way, we left off right at the end of the cavalry battle at chapter 29. So I'm really interested to see how it ends. It sucked waiting a few days before I had time to read this again. So we're going to do 30, 31, 32, and 33 this episode is what I'm hoping for, what I'm shooting for. So let's go ahead and get into it. Gonna do my first reactions, my review, and it's almost like not very review-ish. I just sort of this is my first time reading through. I just want to get us caught up, and then we can focus more on the review. So until now, this is just reaction with a lot of personal thoughts thrown in. It's kind of a mixture of reaction and review. But either way, let me just stop boring you and get into it. There's not even a minute left, and Team Todoroki boasts four headbands, and of course it is Chapter 30, the Human Cavalry Battle Finis. F-I-N-I-S? Finis? Okay, whatever. At least that's what it says. Maybe it's a mistranslation. So we have Team Hagakure, Shinso, Mineta, Tsunotori, Kodai, Bakugo, Udoko, and Midoriya, all with 0 points. Team Kendo with 520. Team Tetsutetsu with 1125. Team Monoma with 1360. And Team Todoroki with too damn many. The Team Midoriya that knew not but how to flee has been stripped from first place. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have our top four teams? Man, those spectators are loud, says one of the guys in Team Monoma. Second place, huh? Maybe we overshot it. But for now, we just need to focus on keeping these, says Monoma. Wait! I said wait, says Kirishima. You lot or something else. Forget heroics. That persistence is unbecoming as people. Izuku and Katsuki are both at 0 points near the end of the game. Is this where their chances end? I've really, at first I said I didn't like Katsuki that much, but I've really come to love him now. He is such a good character, especially when him and Eijiro are together. Wait, Bakugo, don't fly off the handle. And we see Bakugo leaping at them. Leaping, he mixes this explosive assault. Number 30, the Human Cavalry Battle Finis. Yep, Finis. Suburaba, guard. Right, he says. Suburaba Kosei. Quirk. And then it looks like he starts blowing stuff out. Solid air. He's able to solidify air to form a wall or platform, and its size is governed by his lung capacity. And then Katsuki runs straight into it. Ran smack into an invisible wall. Serves you right. And then he goes and punches through the invisible wall to grab the headband around Monoma's neck. He took two of them, yells Monoma. And with those two headbands, Team Bakugo is shot back up to third place. Even in this final stretch, the scoreboard's in a lively flux. To be young again. Shit. It's okay, we're in fourth place still. Since Kendo's frozen and can't move, we should be... Alright, mates. Defend this one to the last, and we'll be safe. We told you to warn us when you jump off, yells Hanto Sarah, pulling him back in with the tape. But at least now we'll definitely place high enough, says Eijiro. It's not enough, yells Katsuki. Huh? I'm gonna be number one and leave a mound of bodies in my wake, he says, pounding on the top of Eijiro's head. Monoma, Class B strategy was certainly logically sound. A good plan. But there's one thing he didn't account for, thinks Aizawa. If I go at it alone like just now, it won't be enough. Now go. We're gonna get our points back too. And then It's on to the 10 million after that. Yo, we see Eijiro, Mina, and Hanto. You're a character, you are. Yo, soy sauce face. Tape. It's Sero. They missed, he says as Hanto throws the tape down. Black eyes. Cut off their forward with your dissolving fluid. I'm Mina. She do Mina. Bakugo, my boy, even without needing anyone to tell you, you're grasping it instinctively. Thanks, All Might. The difference between those who don't necessarily aim for the top all of the time, and those who always do. He never foresaw his sheer implacability, since he himself doesn't have it. And then Katsuki goes in again. No mercy, he says, grabbing the other headband. From Bakugo Katsuki. If you're gonna do something, do it. He calls himself a perfectionist for a reason, folks. Time is really running out now. Next, the fucker Deku and Todoroki. Time remaining. Okay, hold on. Just checking my recording. I want to make sure everything isn't laggy and stuff. Okay. Looking alright. 20 seconds, and we see Izuku going in at Todoroki. It was the first time I tried using it it was the first time I tried using it on a person, he thinks back. It's alright. It's as long as I don't hit him directly, I can use wind pressure. Move that hand out of the way, he says, swinging his hand using All for One to blow Todoroki's arm back. Todoroki looks shocked. My left side. What am I doing, he thinks. It hurts like hell. It's not breaking. All Might said the image in my head was all important, so over these 2 weeks I've gone over that time in my head constantly. He's concealing his headband's point value on the other side, but the last headband he took was our 10 million, so it should be the one at the top. Then he just grab all of them. So he grabs the top headband of the 4 that, or of the 3 that Todoroki has on his neck. I got it. 17 seconds, a furious recovery. That's not going to be the 10 million. I'm not that hopeful. A furious recovery and one for the ages. Hold on, that headband. It's not ours. Damn, he faked us out and it's only 70. Yep. Pull your wits about you, Todoroki. That was dangerous, says Ida. We shuffled the order of the headbands just in case. That was naive, Midoriya, says Yaoyorozu. With just 70 points, we're out, and he's in 5th place. It's nearly over. Now for the countdown, everybody. Say hey. 10, 9, 8, 7. And Midoriya's going back in. We see Katsuki jumping over with his team behind him. 6, 5, 4, 3. And coming out of his face. 2, 1. Time up. Yo. Before any of them even reach each other. Now we shall see who our top 4 are. In 1st place, Team Todoroki. Shit, says Todoroki. In 2nd place, Team Bakugo. Gah! Bakugo's yelling. In 3rd place, Team Tetsutetsu. Wait, huh? Your hard work was appreciated. Hey, it's Team Shinso? When the heck did you make it up so high? Deku, says, Uraraka. I'm really sorry, guys, says Izuku. And then they're both pointing back to Tokiyami. Ever since your first attack, Todoroki had been showing clear signs of agitation. I wanted to take the 10 million back, obviously, but we'll have to settle for this one. The headband I took is the one where his guard was at the thinnest, the one on his head, and it's in Dark Shadow's mouth. Midoriya, this is thanks to your having created that opening at the last second. And in 4th place, Team Midoriya. The first 4 teams will move on to the final event. Now step forward. So, poor Team Tetsutetsu got screwed by Team Shinso. I said I'd never use it to attack. I made that promise to myself. But when I was driven into a corner, thanks, Todoroki looking at his hand, I can't let it go on like this. This is exactly what Dad always said. The event will be after an hour's lunch break. See you then. Hey, Eraserhead, let's go get some food, says Present Mike. I'm taking a nap, says Aizawa. What the hell happened? When did we lose all of our points, says Tetsu. Maybe it's punishment for taking that dwarfy kid's headband in such an unfair way. And we see how they took the headband using the Ibata, I think was her name, her thorn hair to grab it from between the arms on Meizo. Damn, sucks to lose, but congratulations, Mina, says Tsuyu. I was only added as an answer to Todoroki's ice. I don't know if I actually match up with their strength, says Mina. Ida, that was super duper. That super duper speed was sneaky, says Uradaka. What's sneaky? It's simply not in the manual. That's all, says Ida. Herpaderpadoo. That was fun, says Kaminari, being a bit brain dead right now. I just wanted to be a proper rival to Midoriya, says Ida. I guess that's what guys do. Actually, where is Midoriya? Where is Deku? And we see the entryway where Izuku was talking with Todoroki. You wanted to tell me something. What is it? Says Izuku. And then we have Yo says, I guess that's Endeavor. It's been a while. Let's do tea, Endeavor, says All Might. All Might, he says. Chapter 30 end. To the Father, his Son, to the Master, his disciple. The dialogues these vaguely similar pairs shall engage in, as though synchronized, begin. Okay, well that, I guess, tells us exactly what we're going to see in Chapter 31. Okay, so let's get to 31, if I can cycle through all this damned freaking fan art. Oh my gosh. Come on, and all the little translator note pages. Come on, any year now. Still fan art, any millennia now. Still going. Alright, here we are. We actually have a character page. Number 31, The Boy Born with Everything. Shoto Todoroki, quirk, fire and ice. Todoroki's hair, quite real. Todoroki's burn. His mouth, pretty flippant. His body, impressively toned. His legs, fast. He can make anything that touches his right side freeze. His left side, meanwhile, can blast out scorching hot flames. However, if he keeps activating his freeze power over a long enough stretch, he'll suffer frostbite himself, so he needs to use the heat of his left side to keep his body temperature stable. On the flip side, if he keeps using his left side's flame for too long, I wonder what would happen. Alright. On the heels of the elimination round, Izuku comes beckoned by Todoroki. What on earth is this about? So, what is it? What do you want to tell me? If we dawdle, the mess hall will probably get super crowded. Izuku says, this is different from Kachan. This air of intimidation is much colder. You blindsided me, so much so that I broke my own pledge. He didn't even use it, when it would have benefited him. His left side, that is, thinks Izuku. Hold on, check in the recording real quick since we're starting a new chapter. Looks good. Neither Ida, nor Kaminari, nor Yaoyorozu, nor Tokoyami, nor Uraraka ever felt it. I only felt it that moment. After all, it was only me who'd seen All Might at his full up-close power. Okay. So, what is it you want to say, says Izuku. I'm saying what I felt from you was the same, something too similar. Yo, and we see Izuku's heart pounding. Are you All Might's illegitimate child, or what? You've managed to get All Might's eyes on you, right? I see. So this is what this is about, thinks Izuku. You've got it all wrong. Well, of course, that's exactly what a secret son would say, so I get if you don't believe me, but I swear that's not it. Actually, I'm going to ask you something. Why me? The way you said that's not it. In other words, you have some connection to All Might that you can't talk about, whatever that might be, says Todoroki. You must know about my father, Endeavor. He's been the number 2 hero forever now. If you're connected to the number 1 hero, that means I need to win all the more. And then we see we see All Might and Endeavor in another stairway. It's been far too long. We haven't talked since our Little chat 10 years ago, right? Says All Might. I just thought I'd give you a shout since I saw you. I see. Are you satisfied then? Now leave me, says Endeavor. You can take your tea some other damn place. I'm hitting the John, so be gone. Why so cold, pal? Says, All Might laughing. Gah. Your son, young Todoroki, was able to make such a great showing even without using half of his power. You must have taught him quite well. What are you getting at? Says Endeavor. I mean it. I want to know. I'm dying for your how-to on raising the next gen. You think I'll teach you anything? Says Endeavor. You'll never quit that easy-breezy little attitude of yours, will you? How perfectly annoying, he says. My bad. Just remember, you fool, says Endeavor, that someday I'll have made him a hero that shall surpass you. That is the very reason I made that boy. What? Says All Might. The ridiculous cretin is going through his rebellious phase right now, but he will surpass you. I'll make him. My old man will do anything to advance his position, says Todoroki. He made a name for himself during his hero career, firing on all cylinders, but it was never enough to outpace a legend like All Might, who was an unremovable might in his eyes. And because he knew he could never hack it by his own power, he devised a plan. What are you talking about, Todoroki? What is it? You're telling me exactly, says Izuku. You know about it. Quirk marriages, right? After the phenomenon had started, it came into the picture during the second, third generation, choosing mates solely to enhance one's own quirk to be inherited down the line, and forcing marriages for that purpose, a throwback to a bygone idea devoid of any logic. As a man of means and merit, he easily integrated himself into my mother's family, and took possession of her quirk, and we see everybody else at the lunch place, Kaminari and Mineta looking at the cheerleaders. All he wanted was to slake his own thirst and raise a hero to rise above All Might. Fuck him. I'll never be that piece of shit's tool. In my memories, my mom is always crying. And then we see Koda, Ida, and Meizo with Uraraka, Tsuyu, and maybe that's Ashido beside them. She told me that my left side is ugly, and she dumped boiling water on me. Yo, that is not how I thought that was going to go. That is dark. I thought his dad was going to have Zuko'd him or something, since his dad uses fire. I was not expecting the mom to have caused the burn, especially boiling water. That's like worse than flame. The reason I'm aiming to beat you is as a personal triumph. I won't use my shitty old man's quirk, or rather, I'll become number one without needing to. This is my total disavowal of him. Man, kind of feel for Todoroki now. Still kind of a dick, but I definitely feel for him more. We see Katsuki listening on from around the corner. I was shocked. It's like he's from a totally different world. Even though we have the same goal, we're just so different, thinks Izuku. If you can't tell me anything, that's fine. You keep being All Might something or other, and I'll climb over you using only my right side, says Todoroki. Sorry I took your time. If this were a comic, that'd be a backstory worthy of a main character. What can I say to any of that, says Izuku. And he turns around. I've just been the beneficiary of outside help all this time. That was true earlier too, said Izuku. The reason I'm standing here is because someone always saved me. And he thinks back to his mom, and Uraraka, and Hatsume, and Tokoyami, and All Might saving him every time something bad goes wrong. To be the strongest hero who saves the day with a smile. All Might, I want to be like him, and I need to become strong enough to accomplish that and become number one. It may be a trifling motive compared to yours, but all the same I can't lose, not only for myself, but to pay back the people who've helped me along the way. So I'll take that declaration of war of yours and echo it. I'm going to beat you too. Man, I like that panel a lot. And then Katsuki's still just looking around the corner. Noonday break is over. Before we get started with the final event, there's good news for those who dropped out of the preliminaries. In the end, this is still a sports festival, So to have everyone continue to be able to participate, we've got some recreational events in store. Just look how fired up those cheerleaders we called from America are. Huh? What's this? Says President Mike. What are they even? What happened, Class A? And we see them all in cheerleader uniforms. We have Tsuyu, Mina, who is Best Girl? Seeing them in cheerleader uniforms. Tsuyu is shorter than I thought. Pretty cute though. Mina's looking pretty good actually. Best Girl I still think is Yaoyorozu for me. Mineta, Kaminari, you tricked us, didn't you? Says Yaoyorozu. And it says Yaoyorozu made the outfits at the bottom. They said all the girls need to go do the cheering battle. We haven't heard a word about that. You're free not to believe us, of course, and it's them tricking them into becoming cheerleaders. But this is a message directly from Aizawa-sensei. How did I end up stumbling right into Mineta's hands once again? Says Yaoyorozu, leaning over. They really are just idiots. And Kyoka's actually really cute. You guys know I like Kyoka, though. And then Invisible Girl, actually. Click, 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 click. Well, we might as well do it until the true battle begins, since we've got time and being stressed out about it would be tiring, says, Hagakure. It's fine, isn't it? Come on, let's have a go, she says, waving the pom-poms. Toru actually likes this, huh? Says Suyu. Alright, everyone. Compete your hearts out. Recreation. And after that, it's the final event. From 4 teams, 16 individuals have made it through. It's a tournament. Nice. We're pitting them against each other in one-on-one combat. Now this is the main event. Then we have some translators' notes. Okay, let's move through the translators' notes, though. Don't really care so much about them, because it's a lot, and it's probably not anything important. And let's just move on to 32. 31, though, I thought was really, really good. I liked, while I'm flipping through this, I liked how we got to see more of each of the characters in a more natural environment. I really liked seeing a bit of Todoroki's backstory. I think maybe in the future we could see even more, but I like what we got. Now, Chapter 32, we have Smile, Prince of the Idiot Kingdom. Let me check real quick before I start, make sure the video, yep, video still looks good, and check the audio. Audio looks good too. Let me get some water as well. UA file number 6, number 32, Smile, Prince of the Idiot Kingdom. Mashirao Ojiro, quirk, tail. Ojiro's hair, slick design, his eyes quite small, his tip of his tail, furry and smooth. Ojiro's tail thick and muscular, his body adequately strong. He has a strong and robust tail. He can use it as if it was a third arm. He can also use it to move himself and to attack. He can do diverse things with it. Very useful quirk. Only bad part, the tail makes it difficult to lay down or sit well. I would imagine. A tournament. Finally, I'm going to have the opportunity to appear on the stage that I see on TV every year, says Eijiro. There was a tournament last year too, says Mina. Some details end up changing, but each year it's always 1v1. Now, we're going to do a drawing to determine the pairings, says Midnight. So contestants, we're going to continue with recreational events before beginning the tournament. The real battle begins now. The 16 participants from the tournament can choose to abstain from the recreation events if those so choose. There's no problem if you'd like to rest and save your energy. So we begin with the team that got first place. Me, please excuse me, says somebody raising their hand. I don't want to participate, says Mashirao. Ojiro, why? You're not going to have many opportunities like this one to show off your abilities in front of the professional heroes. My participation in the cavalry battle, I was in the top ranks in the last few seconds. I can't agree with all that. Probably because of the quirk of that one guy. The one that was in Ojiro's team must have been, then it was, I don't even remember his name. I know there's a rare opportunity, and to walk away would be stupid, Ojiro, says, Izuku looking over worried. However, everyone here gave their best to get this far. I'll never be able to do the same. You don't need to think that. There's no problem if you give your best until the end, says Toru. On the other hand, if you say it that way, I'm not the same, or if you say it that way, I'm not the same as you, says, Mina. No, that's not like that. It's a question of dignity. I didn't want it to be that way. Besides, why are you wearing a cheerleader outfit, he says. I don't agree either. I want to resign too. It doesn't matter the situation. To let someone win without doing anything, doesn't that go against the spirit of the festival? Class B, Shoda Nirengeki. Those kids, they're no good. It seemed like there's a weird revolt, but the final decision still is at midnight. What innocent words, says Midnight. I liked them. I accept Shoda and Ojiro's resignation, a resignation on pure whim. I'm not going to give up. And we see Aoyama putting his hand on Ojiro's shoulder. So those that are going to sign up for the empty slots, they will be participants of the team that got 5th place, Team Kendo. So that's how it is. In place of our team, which was barely able to do anything, wouldn't it be better to give the opportunity to those kids? Those that fought until the end and got a high ranking? Team Tetsu, of course. It's not because we're friends, nothing to do with that. I just think it's the right choice. Hey, says Tetsu. So, Tetsu and Shiozaki are now part of the top 16. Let's show the pairings. Alright, let's see what we've got. Got Midoriya versus Shinso, first round, wow. Todoroki against Hanto Sera, Shiozaki fighting Kaminari, Ida versus Hatsume, Ashido versus Aoyama, Tokiyami versus Yaoyorozu, that's an interesting one. Tetsu versus Kirishima, that's an interesting one as well. And Uraraka versus Bakugo, that's going to be a good, well, all of these are going to be good, really. Shinso is probably, before that, or in agreement with the pairings, I'm going to fight Todoroki in the second fight. Before that, Shinso is probably, it's not you, Midoriya Izuku, says the guy from Gen Ed. That face. Midoriya, says Ojiro, bringing him over. No. Respond to his provocations. To face him so soon is a little unexpected, thinks Todoroki. Let's go, Midoriya. I'll defeat you with my own hands. Uraraka, says Katsuki, and Uraraka's like, You're Ida, right? Says Mei walking over. Yes, it's me. Nice. To be honest, True, but for now, let's put the tournament aside and first, let's enjoy the recreation events. However, and then we see the recreation events going on, the balls rolling and everything. We see Ojiro talking to Izuku probably about what's up with the one guy's quirk that he didn't like or didn't feel was fair. See Tokiyami chilling in a tree. Ida chugging some drinks, probably getting back some of the stamina he used up with that move at the end of towards the end of the cavalry battle. Those that put everything into strengthening their concentration. And we have Bakugo. We have a bunch of people still participating in the stuff. See Todoroki freezing some trees. We see the girls in the cheerleading outfits, Mina and Kyoka looking click. And those that give their best to overcome their nerves, we see Uraraka cheering. Everyone has different thoughts, and in an instant arrived at the start of the tournament. Right, it's almost ready. Thank you, Cementos. Hey you guys, are you ready? After so many events, finally the 1-versus-1 battles, those which we really all wanted to see, the person that you can count on is yourself. However, even without being a hero, you face situations like these in your everyday life, right? Will ability, resistance, and justice... Will, ability, resistance, and justice. Sorry, it's really small writing on this page. This is the moment to put all these in play and achieve a glorious victory. It took a little time, but it seems you were able to dominate the One for All, says All Might. All Might, no. I'm still afraid. That's how it keeps playing in my mind, the way I felt when I attacked that villain. If I lose concentration even for a second, I could fracture myself, and that's not good. it was like you saw it. With my actual strength, even if I'm able to control it correctly, I only achieve raising a little of my normal strength. Yes, if we use the scale from 1 to 100, I mentioned that before, the amount of strength that your body can actually tolerate is hardly 5. And then Izuku thinks 5. By the way that you say it, it seems that I only got this far thanks to the help of others and luck, says Izuku. Still, at this point, I have to shout at you, give your best, kid. Without doubt, you're the prince of the idiot kingdom. The hero that you dream of being is one that always has, the hero that you dream of being is the one that always has a sad face like that, says All Might, chopping him on the head. Do you understand? It's in these moments when you're full of fear and anxiety that you need to smile. You've already arrived to this point, so the way you are now is a lie. You need to stand up straight, show your chest, don't forget that I'm always watching you. First fight. His grades aren't bad, but what the hell is that expression? From the Department of Heroes, Midoriya Izuku, against, we're sorry, but he's only a normal student without anything special, from the General Ed Department, Shinso Hitoshi. I like that panel. The rules are simple. If your opponent leaves the ring, can't move anymore, or says I give up, then the victory's yours. Don't worry about overdoing yourself. A recovery girl is waiting, prepared at the edge of the stadium. So leave your morale to the side and give it your all. Of course, to put the life of an opponent at risk for reason is not permitted. If you do that, you'll be disqualified immediately. Heroes should only attack without mercy when attacking villains. I give up. Did you get that, Midoriya Izuku? This battle is a battle to test the strength of our determination. If I had a strong desire for the future, then fears don't matter. Without further ado, let the battle begin. And still, that monkey keeps talking nonsense about a stupid dignity. Ready. Begin. To throw away an opportunity like this one so easy, don't you think he's the biggest idiot that you've ever seen? What did you say, says Izuku. And then he freezes. The victory is mine, says, I don't even remember his name, the guy's facing. Ah shit, Midoriya, I didn't tell you, shouts Ojiro. Listen, what's going on? This is the first fight. You guys can't be any more emotional. At the beginning, Midoriya, he completely stopped moving. In the next 2 weeks, we'll have full color pages. Will he lose so easily? And I think we're going to see some of the fight here in Chapter 33, but I don't think we're going to get through all of it till the next read-through video, probably. Up, we have the color cover. Looks pretty nice. Here he comes, number 33, Shinso Circumstances. Alright, let me grab some water before we start this. Again, really, really liking this. I like this arc a lot. Like I said last week that I love tournament arcs. Still doing it. Still loving the tournament arcs. Yeah. Thing is, sorry if I'm rushing, if it seems like I'm going through this kind of quickly. It seems like I am. 32, 33, yeah, this is the last one already. We're only like 30-some minutes in to recording. Okay. Thanks to the power of mysterious Gen Ed lad who managed to make it all the way here, has Deku become as a blank blockhead as the name suggests. Midoriya isn't moving an inch. He's just standing there gaping like a moron. Could it be Shinsu's quirk at play? Or Shinso's? Deku, says Uraraka. Says All Might. Even though he hasn't made any impression at all up until now, could it be that he's that scary? That's why I've been saying that entrance exam is illogical. Huh? What? Says Present Mike. Here, looking at their data, it's easy to see. As it had come to one-on-one battles, I pulled their files, says Aizawa. Shinso failed the Heroics Practical Skills exam, but since he applied for the Gen Ed department, he'd probably expected as much. So despite the fact that his quirk is a force to be reckoned with, he couldn't earn any points in the entrance exam due to its particular rules. Damn, says Shinso. Must be nice to be so blessed, Midoriya Izuku. How about face and amble out of bounds? And then Midoriya turns around and starts walking. Ah, Midoriya. Shinso Hitoshi, quirk brainwash. He can make anyone who answers him do his bidding. Of course, whether or not his quirk activates when someone answers him depends on whether he's consciously willing it. If we look at the results of the physical fitness test, Midoriya is one of the weaker students within the heroics department, but even without using his quirks, he's leagues above Shinsu. Thus, if this had been a straight battle, Midoriya would win. All he needed was a strategy against Brainwash. In any event, the match will quickly be decided. No, Midoriya, my boy, you can't, thinks All Might. Don't come this way. Don't do it. My body is moving on its own, and my head feels all fuzzy. This is bad. No, stop, damn it, stop. And Ojiro even went out of his way to warn me. Shit. A mind control quirk, isn't that like way overpowered? Says Izuku. I love how when there's anything overpowered or crazy or something like that, the author actually brings it up. Yeah, but that's just because I had no idea and waltzed right into it. My memory of what happened cuts off abruptly the moment I answered him. So that's probably what the gimmick behind his power is. So even just a thoughtless snip in a response and that's it, you lose, says Izuku. Actually, it doesn't seem to be as invincible as all that. Remember how I said I couldn't remember anything until the last seconds of the cavalry battle? When Shinsu swiped the headband of Team Tetsu, their horse bumped up against me. That's when I came to and where my memories began. So the spell is broken by a strong bump, says Izuku? In all likelihood, though I don't know how strong a knock it'd take. Also, since you'll be facing him one-on-one, you obviously can't expect any outside help. And that's all the info you can get out of me, really. Thanks so much, dude. It's a huge help, says Izuku. What I'm about to say is kind of selfish, but get him for me too, says Ojiro. I like all the people in Izuku's class. I really like his class. Even the boring ones I still like. Damn it. It can't end this pathetically quickly. So many people placed their trust in me. For it to end in a place like this. And then, Izuku is still walking. He sees a bunch of eyes in the doorway and looks shocked. What on earth is this? Not that you'll understand. It moved, says Izuku. But with a quirk like mine, I've still got dreams. Now bow out for me. And, Izuku stops, and we see the marks going up his hand. And he starts panting. What the? Midoriya, he came to a halt. His fingers. So he broke the spell by sheer force? Holy crap. Holy crap, says Ojiro. How? You shouldn't have been able to move. What did you... My finger, it moved, but it wasn't me who did it. Who were all those people? They floated up out of nowhere, and my head cleared up in an instant. One for all. That which, like the sacred torch, is passed down through ages. Those people. Could it be the lingering presence of those who wove this power? So have that many people had one for all? And I mean, I guess it builds throughout the years and gets stronger with each person, because the previous person would pass it on to the next, but what the heck, was it that many? Did they just save me just now, he thinks? I didn't even know that was possible. Wait, I can save the thinking for later. What I should think about now is... He won't answer me now. Not now that he knows. Though he should have known ever since that monkey warned him, thinks, Shinso. I have no choice but to get him to open his trap again. Say something, why don't you? He says, and Izuku just looks at him silently. So you've literally got that much power in your little finger. Count me jealous. Trust me, I was plenty jealous of quirks myself not too long ago. There was no gateway to success here for me, not with this quirk. Not that someone as blessed as you would ever understand. I do understand, thinks Izuku, but you're right. I truly am blessed. No, people like you who were born with the perfect quirks would never understand. And then Izuku thinks, I've truly been blessed by others, but that's exactly the reason why he says, grabbing Shinso's shoulder. Spit something out. God damn it, he says, or Shinso says, punching him in the face. Why I? And he's still grabbing my shoulders. Trying to push me out? Don't be retarded. And then he knees Izuku, it looks like, and pushes his face away. You get out. And then he yells, "Ah," says Katsuki, and Izuku flips him over his shoulder. "I can't lose here," Izuku thinks, slamming him into the ground. Shinso is out. Both boys tortured by quirks in their own ways. Their clash draws to a close. That was quick. Midoriya, you advance to round 2. Okay, that chapter 33 end, that actually worked out really well to end an episode of this read-through. I really, really like that. The fight was kind of quick, but at least it wasn't drawn out or anything. That was honestly really, really good. And I'm excited to see, I hope we get to see most of the other fights, maybe not entire chapters for all of them, but I hope we get to see as much of them as possible, because, I don't know, I'm really excited to see all the other ones, see more of the side characters. And that's it for this week's. There might be a second one this week, like I said, but yeah, this one was the shortest one we've done, but I hope you guys still enjoyed. So, if you did like this video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of all my thoughts and reactions to these 4 chapters, and what you thought about them yourselves. I'll be back with 34, 35, 36, and 37 next, whenever I can. Maybe this week, maybe next week, whenever I can. So, anyway, that's it. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia and a ton more. Follow on Twitter for stuff if you want. And that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.